guys, Jody Hendrix from Crossfit commence along with Dr. Lewis Patterson. We just got done doing the open 21.1. One of us got done doing the open 21.1. I did it. I will tell you, it's a pretty good workout. It's not very cardio respiratory intensive. It's more of a shoulder workout, really managing around that shoulder fatigue. I followed Lewis's strategy. I didn't follow it probably as well as he would have wanted me to, but I did follow it, and I thought it was great. There's not a lot of strategy to this workout, but what we did have really worked. My goal was to finish the round of the 15 and the 150s. I did not quite get there. I finished the 15 wall walks and got well into the 150 double unders, and I did it using the good doctor strategy. So with that, Lewis, what can we tell these people that's going to help them?
So guys, hopefully if you've been following our press progression, you've been doing some of these wall climbs, especially if you didn't have your strict handstand push-ups. So some of you athletes may be an advantage to the others who've been doing their strict handstand push-ups. But whenever you approach a workout like this, what you want to think about is this first portion. You're going to be getting those reps done pretty quickly. Don't be discouraged if you get tripped up on your double unders. There's a lot of reps there, and it's easy to get right back into those double unders, so don't get discouraged. Just have a short memory and get right back into it. Try to keep good technique here. The more you get a lot of tension in your upper body and those hands flare out, the more you're going to fatigue those shoulders. So do a good job of keeping as good a posture as you can, hands down, slightly in front of your body. Most of the wrist at the most of the movement at the wrist, a little bit at the elbow, and try to have very little at the shoulders. With these wall walks, you can get through these first couple rounds fairly quickly, and it may feel like you're gonna just knock it out of the park, but then fatigue starts setting in kind of in the middle of that round of 6 and really hits you that round of 9. So maybe before that point, you can think about how to strategize that, and the clock is gonna be your friend here. So really think about using the clock as your rest and not just going by feel. So I would rather you look up at the clock as soon as you get back down to the standard of your feet, back on the ground with your hands and your hips. Look up at the clock, and depending on what type of athlete you are, maybe depends on your rest. So if you're an elite athlete and you really want to give it the best shot to finish this, you may not be able to rest more than 3 to 5 seconds, okay? If you are an athlete who you know you may be around Jody, or you may be a whole round off Jody, you may want to rest anywhere from 7 to 10 seconds before you get to that next rep. The thing is, each of these wall walks going at a normal or fast speed takes around 7 to 8 seconds just to complete the entire rep. And that may even go up a little bit higher as you get fatigued and you're not able to keep a good footwork as you do this. So it's really going to be important to have good footwork, to make sure you have the good standards so you don't get any no reps, but then also focus on your transitions. Get right to the next movement, get right to that rope, and then when you're done with the rope, get right back to the wall and do that one wall climb, and then shake it out and give it a rest. If you know this is going to be a really tough workout for you, use that clock as your friend to help you keep track of your rest. Rest more and early and often. As Jody said, it may not tax you as much cardiovascularly. And the reason is, with this movement, it's going to be really taxing your shoulders and chest. It's not like you're pulling a heavy deadlift. It's going to tax you more. It's going to be more local muscular fatigue in your shoulders, your triceps, your chest. So really focus on keeping good positions, make sure you're breathing, and break it up early rather than blow up and have to adjust accordingly there.
For someone who hasn't done the workout, I think he summed it up really well. We didn't discuss this, but he's right. This is right where the fatigue gets you. So for me, that's when the workout started, was after the round of 6. As I got into the round of 9 wall walks, my shoulders were already pretty fatigued. This is where I began to watch the clock. And I will tell you, I knew that strategy going in. I didn't follow it as effectively, but as I did start to focus on it, it made it easier for me. It's a call to action after the rest period to keep you moving and to make sure that you don't over rest. It's a great pacing mechanism. Yep. So I'm not going to do this workout again. I think if I would and I focused on this strategy a little bit tighter, I would probably improve. But it's my shoulders are completely shot. The 15 was really taxing, but if you'll use that calculated rest strategy, rest early, rest often and short, maybe expand your rest a little bit more as you get fatigued, work on those transitions, I think you'll have a great workout. Any last parting words?
One thing as you're talking there reminded me, how to adjust. If you recognize that that's too fast of a pace, if you set early on, okay, I'm gonna rest 10 seconds before I go into that next rep, then don't just completely throw that out of the window. Just up your rest on the clock. So instead of going 10, maybe bump it up. Okay, I'm gonna go 12 or 15 seconds of rest. As soon as I get down, when I look up at the clock, that's gonna be my 12 or 15 seconds before I go into the next rep. Up it on the clock rather than just completely throw it out and then go by feel from there.
Yeah, and last parting shot is, as I was getting into the 15 and I was working out with another person, I was preserving myself to try to continue my reps. But as the clock started to wind down with 2 to 2.5 minutes left, I would say at that point, you're gonna know your fatigue level, and then you can step on the gas a little bit. I was not sure if I was gonna get finished with this 15, but watch the clock, manage my time a little bit better, hit the gas, was able to get done with that and get back on that rope hardcore. So it's a great workout. Use this strategy. I hope it helps. Have a great 21.1, and we'll see you next week.
Let's get it, guys.